Exciting to have you here. This is our annual year in review live stream where we look at the exciting happenings in the last year in the Unreal Engine and Epic Games communities. I'm your host, Victor Broden, and joining us today from the comforts of Tim Sweeney, Epic CEO and founder, Brian Karras, Technical Director of Graphics, Grayson Edge, Senior Cinematic Designer, and last but not least, Amanda Shade, Fellow Community Manager. Welcome all to the show today. We have plenty of exciting topics to talk about, but first I would like to let everyone know in chat that you can submit questions for our guests today at twitch.tv/Unreal Engine. And now let's dive into today's first topic. I think without question, this year is the release of next-gen consoles, which brings many advancements in hardware and core technologies. We know that lots of studios are already shipping next-gen games with Unreal Engine 4. And I'd like to talk a little bit to you all about what is it about the next-gen consoles that has you the most excited about the future of the games industry?
I can go on that. Immersion for me is going to be something really cool. I think that the amount of immersion and realism in video games is really exciting, and the amount of tech. When I was younger, there was a lot of things I wanted to see with video games. And I feel like we're now just getting into that area where it's just becomes very realistic and very immersive. Exciting stuff for the player, but I also think for creatives, I think there's a lot of great stuff as well. It's inspiring to create.
I'll have to hold myself off from nerding out too much, but there's a lot of great advancements that happen in this hardware that is enabling a lot of new software techniques. The RDNA architecture for the GPUs for these new consoles is great. The amount of power is just as far as the pure like teraflops that these things can push out is a very big step from what we had before. The fact that we've got some real like full powered CPU cores opens up a lot of possibilities from the gameplay code perspective. It'll be a lot less trouble for us to ship games that would have been fine on a PC, but would have struggled on a console. Now that we've got real CPU cores that would be similar to what you have on the PC, making something that can work across both is going to be a lot less difficult. And then of course the other major change is the SSD hard drives and the I/O infrastructure supporting them. Like being able to stream with the extremely low latency and high bandwidth off of those drives enables, the obvious things of less load times, which really helps gameplay just as a gamer, being able to die and then reload immediately.
That's pretty cool.
Not having to wallow in your...
so much better. But it also enables things that aren't just that sort of like typical like load screen, how long is my load screen, but it enables us to be able to move things in and out of RAM very quickly and a lot. So like what used to be such a critical component, which is how much working RAM you have, it still matters, but it matters a lot less if you can cycle things in and out of RAM from the drive. It just enables a lot more